the headlines of VTV News, Prime Minister meets with voters in Cần Thơ City ahead of National Assembly's 7th session. And award honors scientists with significant contributions to country's science and technology sector.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to this VTV News broadcast live to you from Hanoi. You're with me, Lina Pham, and here's the top news of the hour. On Sunday, the Prime Minister attended the National Student Entrepreneurship Festival 2024 in Cần Thơ City. Addressing the event, he underscored that the spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation among the young generation and the future leaders of the country will know no limits or bounds. This is the third consecutive year that the Prime Minister has attended the event. More to follow.
Prime Minister Phie Ming emphasized that entrepreneurship and innovation are vital drivers and crucial resources for the sustainable development of every nation. He highly praised the organization of the National Student Entrepreneurship Festival from 2018 to the present, recognizing its role in promoting innovation, scientific research, and the application of science and technology. The Prime Minister noted that in recent years, the party and state have paid special attention to supporting and promoting startup and innovation activities nationwide.
After visiting several booths, I observed that the student startup projects are predominantly rooted in science, technology, and innovation. Additionally, they align with market development, serving market demands and the needs of the people. Furthermore, young entrepreneurs have effectively leveraged Vietnam's unique potential, outstanding opportunities, and competitive advantages to develop these projects. Moreover, their initiatives aim to seek feasible solutions to address challenges, thereby contributing to sustainable development.
In addition to acknowledging the positive achievements, the Prime Minister indicated the limitations of the startup ecosystem. To promote startup activities in the future, the Prime Minister proposed enhancing appropriate mechanisms and policies. Furthermore, the Prime Minister encouraged Vietnamese Gen Zers to actively participate in startup activities and the commercialization of research products.
I hope that students can lead lives filled with passion, ambition, and aspiration. I hope that you can achieve success with your strong determination and entrepreneurial spirit, fueled by your passion, creativity, and patriotism. Let's nurture ideas, ignite passion and determination, and persist against risks and challenges. Together, we can build a strong and prosperous country with happy people.
Prime Minister Phie Ming and the Cần Thơ City National Assembly delegation met with voters in Ô Môn district before the 7th session of the 15th National Assembly. More to follow.
At the meeting, voters in Ô Môn district expressed their confidence in the party and state with regard to socio-economic performance in the first 4 months of the year, especially in anti-corruption tasks. On behalf of the Cần Thơ National Assembly delegation, Prime Minister Phie Ming thanked the voters for their straightforward opinions. He informed them about several important matters relevant to the next National Assembly session, the country's socio-economic development, the direction and administration of the government and the Prime Minister in recent times, and key future tasks. In addition, the Prime Minister emphasized that the government, ministry, departments, and localities are actively promoting 3 strategic breakthroughs. This endeavor includes the allocation of many resources for infrastructure investment to respond to climate change in the Mekong Delta. During the meeting, the Prime Minister also responds to voters' opinions regarding the Block B Ô Môn gas pipeline project that has continued for many years.
We recommend that the government, relevant departments, and ministries complete the project in the near future.
The project still faces obstacles due to both subjective and objective reasons. Through the efforts of the government, cities' authorities, relevant ministries, and agencies, as well as oil and gas and electricity corporations, the project is now essentially complete. The total investment in the Block B gas mine pipeline project and the Oman Thermal Power Center has reached $12 billion. Currently, the procedures have been essentially completed.
After considering the recommendations of the city's voters, the Prime Minister required all levels, departments, units, and the local authorities to strengthen their joint cooperation and resolve the existing obstacles in a responsible manner.
On May the 12th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính surveyed the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng Expressway project and Cần Thơ City's flood prevention project. Starting in June 2023, Phase 1 of the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng Expressway project received an investment of nearly 44.7 trillion Vietnamese đồng, spanning almost 190 kilometers across An Giang, Cần Thơ, Hậu Giang, and Sóc Trăng provinces. As a key artery in the Mekong Delta, its completion is vital. During the inspection, the Prime Minister stressed the importance of Cần Thơ City finishing site clearance by May to safeguard citizens' rights. He also urged efficient material sourcing, particularly sea sand, to accelerate project progress. The Prime Minister also inspected the Cha Nok River Emergency Landslide Prevention Embankment project, which spans nearly 2 kilometers, and emphasized the need for progress, quality, and labor safety. Cần Thơ City officials proposed that flood and landslide prevention projects enhance climate resilience, a sentiment endorsed by the Prime Minister. He assigned the Cần Thơ City People's Committee to collaborate with relevant authorities to assess the project impacts and develop a submission plan for consideration. Linking the progress of capital disbursement to efficiency of public investment capital is essential as it creates spillover effects across various regions and localities. The linkage serves as a prerequisite for selecting and implementing projects and encourages ministries, departments, and localities to accelerate project implementation, thereby fostering robust growth drivers for socio-economic development across numerous regions.
The Phat Siam Urban Infrastructure Improvement Sub-project in Kim Sơn District, Ninh Bình Province is actively addressing issues such as environmental pollution and travel difficulties. Notably, this project marks the first implementation of the Urban Infrastructure Improvement Project.
The local residents hope that they will have access to safe and clean roads.
Ninh Bình Province has paid more attention to investment route work. By the end of April, the locality has disbursed more than 21% of its capital plan, higher than the national average.
Once the site is cleared, we will promptly begin the construction process. Throughout this phase, we will also ensure the completion of quality management procedures and payment acceptance documents to facilitate timely disbursement.
To date, the country's public investment capital allocated to construction projects has reached $4.5 billion. This amount is equivalent to nearly 17% of the plan assigned by the Prime Minister.
This clearly demonstrates the determination and responsibility of the local authorities. Thanks to these efforts, public investment projects will soon be operational without relying on investment from higher agencies or other capital sources.
According to the Ministry of Finance, while the disbursement rate of public capital across all sectors is showing improvement, several obstacles continue to hinder progress towards meeting the set goals.
Welcome back. The Sand Village Festival, marking the 134th birthday of President Ho Chi Minh, opened on the evening of May 11th in Kim Liên Commune, Nam Dan District. In the central province of Nghệ An, General To Lâm, a Politburo member and Minister of Public Security, was also present at the event. The festival's opening ceremony featured an artistic and cultural performance narrating the life and the revolutionary career of President Ho Chi Minh, his contributions to the country, and his love for the homeland. On May the 12th, General To Lâm visited the Kim Liên Special National Historical Site and Chung Sơn Temple, President Ho Chi Minh's ancestor temple. Vietnam's science and technology sector is celebrating its 65th anniversary this year. Over the past 65 years, Vietnamese scientists have made significant efforts in research despite facing challenges when compared to many other countries. Their dedication has contributed greatly to innovation and the development of the country.
This very thin, light, artificial leaf functions as a solar panel. When exposed to artificial sunlight in a water environment, it converts the light into chemical energy stored in hydrogen fuel. Associate Professor Dr. Chen Ding Fang led the research project with 4 published articles in international journals.
Our research helps the community better understand the structure and mechanism of this catalytic layer and how to boost its activity, gradually replacing current platinum catalysts.
Meanwhile, this nanosensor research, led by Professor Dr. Nguyễn Hiếu, has proposed a new and easy-controlled method of manufacturing this secondary nanostructure.
The research explores new manufacturing methods of materials. The funding from the Ministry of Science and Technology to this project help us open up new research directions.
These 2 scientists are among many others to receive the Tạ Quang Biểu Award, a prestigious prize given by the Ministry of Science and Technology for significant scientific contributions. In recent years, the award has recognized an increasing amount of outstanding scientific research published in prestigious international journals.
Since its establishment, the number of reputable Vietnamese scientific publications has increased by an average of about 20% annually. From a country with a limited number of international publications, we currently have around 18,000 prestigious international publications per year. This demonstrates the strong potential and position of Vietnamese basic science in the international arena.
The Ministry of Science and Technology is actively completing mechanisms and policies, as well as amending the law on science and technology. It is expected to encourage scientists, especially young scientists, to continue research and contribute to the national innovation and development.
Vietjet opened a direct air route linking Hano and Hiroshima on May the 12th, marking the first of its kind connecting Vietnam and the Japanese prefecture, and the 8th for Vietjet between the 2 countries. The flight on this route is just over 4 hours duration. There are currently 2 round-trip flights per week, every Thursday and Sunday. So Vietjet is now operating 116 flights per week between Vietnamese cities and the leading destinations of Japan, such as Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, Nagoya, and now Hiroshima. And now let's take a look at the weather forecast. And that's it for this edition of VTV News. Thank you very much for watching. To rewatch our program, you can download VTVgo from App Store or Google Play, or tune in our YouTube channel at youtube.com/VTV4Go. Goodbye for now.